town's looking for talent. Every company's looking for talent. You know what? They're looking for diverse talent. Now, a couple things. Why? Not only is it the right thing to do, but that's where innovation happens. Like atoms. If you get people from different backgrounds around the table, innovation happens. So we have 60,000 kids in our UNCF network and students right now at all variety of different schools. We have access to about 1 million alumni. We're ready to prepare to serve our companies to ensure that they are able to find the talent they need to be able to fish in a pond of excellence. Lastly, tonight is really about you, and our work here is about you. We don't want to just stop when we get a student into and through college. We want to continue to help our alumni, our supporters in their careers, but providing networking opportunities. I ran into someone today, I'm not going to mention a name. She says, hey, I'm looking for an opportunity at a pharmaceutical company. Well, you know what? In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we have Biogen and Vertex supporting something. Tonight, we have a leadership council member from one of those firms. Let me introduce you. Because our people, whether it's young people or our alumni, need to be able to have the same access to opportunity no matter where they're from. So we will want to continue to do that. And they say at the end of the day, if you want to go fast, you go alone. Well, we don't want to go fast, and we don't want to go alone. And the only way we want to go is far. And we want to go far, and the only way we're going to do that is with each of you. So in the months ahead, you'll be hearing about me. Now to continue the program. When I first arrived, I was new vice president for the Northeast for UNCF for about a year. I walked around, I started talking to people. I said, I'm new, don't hold it against me. I was from New York. I'm not a Yankee fan. I love soccer, I love Liverpool. But everywhere I walked, they said, have you met Chip? I don't know, who's Chip? Hey, have you met Chip? I don't know, Sheena Collier, Tony Richards, Shara Gass, have you met Chip? You should talk to Chip. I said, is he like Madonna? Is he like Prince? He just goes by Chip? Well, kind of. You know, he's a superstar in his own right. So lo and behold, I had to meet this guy. And obviously when you walk around the towns of Boston, and I am a new guy. I'm a new guy here. And I don't really know a lot of people. And everyone is talking that you should meet Chip. Obviously, I go meet Chip. But I want to just bring up two people whose lives that have really been impacted by Chip and what tonight is all about. So I'd like to have Tony Richards, who's here with us tonight, and Shara Gasson step forward for just a brief remark about Chip. Come on up.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Shara Gasson, and I'm one of those people who asked Diego, had he met Chip yet? All right. Can you guys hear me now? Great. Perfect. Again, my name is Shara Gasson, and I'm one of the people who Diego asked, had he met Chip yet, because he's such an integral part of HBCU culture in the city of Boston. I am a 2007 graduate of the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. Admittedly, that was in part to me, doing my work and graduating on time. But another part of it was due to the foundation that Chip laid, and then with the National Black College Alliance here in Boston. Chip has not only been a friend and a mentor to me, but a big brother and a visionary. He's helped brown boys and girls like me from Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, and beyond see beyond our beloved neighborhoods and to envision a life where not just our culture, but our education was created for us and by us. My colleague and my actual classmate from Clark Atlanta, Tony Richards, as we approach college decision time, our guidance counselors would tell us, go to Bowdoin, go to Brandeis, go to Harvard, go to any of these great schools in Massachusetts, and they are amazing schools. But Chip said, consider an HBCU. And many of us didn't know what they were. And Chip took us under our wing, and he made sure that he not only mentored us here in the city of Boston, but that he gave us a scope beyond the walls of our neighborhoods. I had a guidance counselor who said, HBCUs are a possibility. Chip said they weren't just probable, but they were a priority, and that they were full of promise for the life that we would want to use to affect not just our future, but our present. Sorry, my notes all crazy. Chip charged us with the baton that he carried for so long to further the role in the race of visibility and support for our HBCUs, and we continue that today. And we thank you on behalf of the Leadership Council for all of your great and amazing support. We ask that you continue to see us. This is just the beginning, and I'm going to pass it over to my classmate, Tony.
Thank you. So I'll make this extremely brief. Before we get going, can we give Chip's family a round of applause? So I think, there's a number of stories and inspirational moments that I could mention that Chip has instilled in, most of the folks in this room. But, to me, I think, now we're in the age where, diversity, inclusion, and equity, they're super buzzwords. A lot of companies, private sector, public sector, and employing a lot of the strategies. But Chip is actually the first person that I've met in my personal and professional life that, really embodied what a lot of those words mean. Places and spaces in Boston. Boston is a lot of the, tale of two cities. Chip through his work, formally with the National Black College Alliance, and then also with a number of different convenings, really instilled in young people of color, not only the possibility to go to HBCU, not only the opportunity that you should graduate with a high-level degree from an HBCU, but that we matter in a lot of places and spaces within this city that I think is important as well. So, without further ado, someone who's, made a huge impact in my life, both personally and professionally, Chip Greenidge.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. What a beautiful space this is, isn't this? Look around real quick. What an amazing space. And I really want to thank the Red Sox for giving us the opportunity to be here. As you guys know, there have been many different stories about the Red Sox and being welcoming to people of color in the communities over the years. But I think today we're making a different state that we've been invited and we showed up and we're here. So give a big round of applause for all of you guys for being here today. It's been an amazing ride. I try to think about 1988